Death of a partner may take place any time during the year, and even a partner may retire any time during the year. If any dispute arises, health does not permit, in between also the partner may take an exit. So we are going to understand how to make that capital account. If it is a retiring partner and the partner has died, then we cannot make his capital account, he is not alive only. So whosoever is his legal representative, he is called executor. Whosoever is the legal representative of the person who has died is called executor. That account we will make. Is everyone clear with this?
Yes.
We need to first understand, if you make this account, then what all things we have to give to the partner will come on his account credit side, because his capital will increase. And whatever we have to take from the partner will come in his account on debit side, because his capital will decrease. So add-on following things will be credited in the above account. Following things will be credited in the above account. So in that, write down first capital. Very first is capital, you credit to that executor's account. And if it is capital account itself what we are making, then by balance brought down. Okay. Second, loan from partner. Third, interest on capital. Up till now, all the examples we have seen where the partner retires on 31st March only. So no question of interest, but if it retires in middle of the year, then up till that date we have to give him interest also. Same way, interest on loan. Interest on loan which is borrowed from partner. Here again, if no rate of interest is given, 6% as we have been doing since chapter 1. Then share in reserves, share in goodwill, share in goodwill, but which goodwill? Balance sheet goodwill or adjustment goodwill? Balance sheet would come on the credit side. Balance sheet's goodwill comes in partner's capital on credit side. Debit side. Retiring partner's capital we credit with his share of goodwill of adjustment, new value of goodwill. So share in goodwill as per adjustment, the retiring. What is the journal entry for goodwill as per adjustment? Remaining to retiring. To retiring means in retiring partner's capital it will come on credit side. So which goodwill share will come on the credit side as per adjustment. Okay. Then share in revaluation profit. Then share in profit up to the date of retirement or death. Like as I said, any time in between the year the event can take place. So if suppose the person has retired or died on 1st August, then in the current year also, April, May, June, July, should he get the share in that 4 months profit or not? In the current year, he worked in the firm up till 31st July, then on 1st August the person has died. So even in the current year, this 4 months profit share should be given. So share in profit up to the date of retirement or death. Are you all clear with it? So generally these things will come in executor's account or capital account on that side? Credit side. Understood that everyone? Now below that write down, following things will be debited to the above account. Now all opposite things means drawings. What would be the second thing? Loan given to partner. Interest on drawings. Interest on loan given to partner. All of you are able to understand this? Then share in accumulated losses and fictitious assets. Are you okay with this? Which goodwill will come on the debit side? Balance sheet goodwill. Share in goodwill in bracket balance sheet. Then 7th, share in revaluation loss. And 8th, share in loss up to the date of retirement or death. Did all of you understand this? Any confusion with it? So let us take up with a question where we'll see how to make this. executors account, page 273, 272.
My God.
Page 272, question 17. Page 272, question 17. We attended CS and T are the partners of a firm. Silence. CS and T are the partners of a firm sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 2:1:2. 2/5, 1/5, 2/5. Balance sheet of the firm on 31/3/17 was as under. Now look at below the balance sheet. T died on 36/17, underline that. Which partner? Means third partner. Now, first of all, if he has died, then from the balance sheet, what are things we will give to him? T's capital. Put tick on T's capital. Why will you give him entire firm's cash? Will not give him cash. Put tick on T's capital. Then liability side, put tick on workman compensation fund. His share will be given in that. Put tick on T's loan. That will be given to him. Asset side, what will he have to bear? Advertisement suspense account, put tick on that. Okay, at the end of the question, if you see, prepare T's executors account. So make the format normal format of the ledger account, date, particulars and amount. Half a page. Silence everyone. T's executors account, normal format of a ledger account, make it everyone. Only executors account is to be made, nothing else. Initially, we understand how to make this executors account. Then today itself we'll also see how to make the loan account of a partner. Now, understand it properly everyone. How to make it? Be attentive. Very first of all, we already discussed which items should come on credit and debit side. So from the balance sheet, what all will come on the credit side, as we discussed right on credit side, all entries will be done on 36/17 when the person has died. So 36/17 from the balance sheet by T's capital account 1 lakh, then same date 36/17 by workman compensation fund account in bracket 10,000 into previous page T's share is 2/6, 2/5, 4,000. All are able to understand this? Then same date 36/17 by T's loan account 25,000. From liability side, these things will go on the credit side. Understood that? From the asset side, only advertisement suspense account will come on debit side. 36/17 to advertisement suspense account, but here also not full amount, only his share. So 15,000 into 2/5, 6,000. Understood this everyone? Now look at the adjustments. Raise your hand, we're still writing up till here. Completed everyone? Now T died on 36/17 as per the partnership deed. Following accounting treatments are necessary to be given at the time of death of partner. First, interest on capital is to be allowed at 6% per annum. We already discussed. Where would we write interest on capital? Credit side. 36/17 by interest on capital. Now, his capital was 1 lakh. So 1 lakh into 6%. Moreover, what is the date of balance sheet? Previous page. 31/3/17, and he has died on 36/17. So April, May, June. How many months interest we have to give him? 3 months. Understood that? So 1 lakh into 6% into 3 divided by 12. 1500. Yes, what is going on? Is everyone clear with this? Interest on drawings is charged at 12% per annum and T withdrew 20,000 on 1/5/17. First of all, the drawings of 20,000 will come on debit side. 36/17 to drawings account 20,000. Though he has withdrawn on 1/5/17, but we are making this account on 36/17, so we'll transfer it to his executor's account on 36/17. And 1st May he has withdrawn, so May and June. How many months interest will it count? 2 months. Okay. 2 interest on drawings, 20,000 into 10%, 12% into 2 by 12, 400. Is everyone clear with this? Everyone has completed? Now goodwill is to be valued at 2 times the average profit of last 3 years. Chapter 3 we studied this calculations in detail. Also you added in one of the illustrations in this chapter in between. So below that can you see 3 years profit are given? First we'll find average profits and then we'll end 2 times. So 2 years purchase. Whatever average profit we get will multiply it with 2. So working note 1. Years and profits 14 to 15, 15 to 16, 16 to 17, 80,000, 75,000 and 85,000. 2,40,000 is the total. Now average profit will be equal to 2,40,000 divided by 3, 80,000. Understood this? Now goodwill is valued 2 times. So goodwill 80,000 into 2, 1,60,000. Any confusion in this? Now goodwill's accounting, as we have been doing throughout the chapter, we have to distribute it in gain ratio. First of all, any information of gain ratio, gain share or new ratio, then we'll assume gain ratio and new ratio both will be same as old ratio. Means CSNT. The old ratio is 2:1:2. T has died. So new ratio as well as gain ratio will be 2:1. Understood this? Same as old ratio. Now we can give goodwill's effect. So remaining partner C's capital account debit, S capital account debit to retiring partner T's capital account. Yes, deceased partner to T's capital, rather T's executor's account. Now, first of all, 1,60,000 into T's share is 2 by 5, 64,000. Understood this? This we have to distribute between C and S in 2:1 ratio, gain ratio. 64,000 into 2 by 3.
4,267.
And 64,000 into 1 by 3.
42,667. 1,133.
In gain ratio. Okay, 42,667 and 21,333. Did you all complete this? Raise your hand who is still writing it. Now, here we are making only T's executor's account, so both the sides will not come. To T's executor means in T's executor it will come only on credit side. 36,17 by C's capital account 42,667 and same date by S capital account 21,333 in bracket goodwill. Did you all understand this? Now further, profit share to be given on the basis of profit of previous year. As I told you, the person has died on 30/6/17. So April, May, June, 3 months share in profit will also be given. Take out those notes again. Last item we had written that. In bracket you need to write one thing. See, whenever you give share in profit in middle of the year, first of all we are going to make final accounts at the end of the year. So in between the year when we give the share in profit or loss, we open a temporary account which is called profit and loss suspense account. We'll not call it as P&L account because P&L account will be made only on 31st March. So in between the year whenever this thing happens, then instead of P&L account we transfer it to P&L suspense, which will be closed and transferred to P&L account at the end of the year. So in that last item, 8th item in bracket, both the places, debit and credit, write down profit and loss suspense account. Share in profit up to the date of retirement or death, in bracket mention P&L suspense account. And even in debit items, share in loss up to the date of death, in bracket write P&L suspense account. Did all of you understand this? So, how will we find that, understand it? Here it is given, profit share to be given on the basis of profit of previous year. What is the profit of previous year?
85,000.
Yes, previous year's profit is this 85,000. Balance sheet is on which date? 31,317. So previous year is 16 to 17. What is that 16 to 17's profit? Here they say that we assume on the basis of previous year's profit means this year is not yet over. So they say we assume that last year we earned 85,000. So current year also we will be able to earn 85,000. So how we will find T's share in profit? Since T has died on 36/17, we have to count this share only for 3 months. Are you all clear with this? Now as I told you that we assume that the profit of last year 85,000 itself will be earned in the current year. So 85,000 into 3 months, 3 by 12. And what is T's share in that?
2 by 5.
2 by 5. Did you all understand this? Here you have to read the language carefully. Like here they have given to you on the basis of profit of last year. If they would have given on the basis of average profit of last 3 years, then what is the average profit of last 3 years? 80,000. Then we would assume that in the coming year we will be able to earn 80,000. So 80,000 into 3 by 12 into 2 by 5. Understood that? They may also give you last 2 years average. Here it comes to 80 only. Last 2 years average means again it's 75 plus 85 divided by 2, that again comes to 80,000. But read the language carefully. Like here it is given previous year's profit, it can be any other language also. Is everyone clear with this? Now, share in profit will again come on credit side. But you will write by profit and loss suspense account, in bracket working note 4, 8,500. Are you all clear with this? Then, all over, anything remaining? Yes. What is remaining? Silence, think it carefully. Interest on loan is remaining. T's loan is there. So, we discuss if nothing is given, then you count interest at the rate of 6%. That also we have to give for these 3 months, April, May and June. So write 36/17 by interest on loan. Always at the end this item you verify, because maybe in between 11%, 12% rate is given, then follow that. If not given, then we will count 6%. So loan was 25,000 into 6% into 3 by 12. 375. All of you are clear with this? Now, whatever balance remains will transfer to his loan account. Executor's loan account. 2,03,375. 194,975. 36/17 to T's executor's loan account. in bracket balancing figure. Did all of you understand this? Any confusion in that? So how to make executors account?
It is coming 176,975.
What is this total correct?
Yes.
176.
975.
So all are clear with how to make this executors account? We'll discuss one question and you'll try it on your own right now, and then I'll do it on the board later on. You'll verify if done it correct or not. Look at question 16, page 272. Be attentive. Silence. Yes, be attentive here. Kamal, Bimal and Vimal are the partners. Stop the nonsense, video recording is taking place. Kamal, Bimal and Vimal are the partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 1:2:3. Their balance sheet shows following balances on 31/3/16. First of all, below the balances, underline Vimal died on 31/5/16. Got it, everyone? So, from the capitals, what will go in Vimal's account credit side? 30,000. Then general reserve, his share will go on the credit side. Aryan and Mithul, be attentive. You solve this or you don't. Loan of Vimal will also come on the credit side. And goodwill, where will it come? Debit side. This is the balance sheet's goodwill. Are you all clear with this? Further, following conditions were provided in partnership deed. Goodwill of the firm is to be valued at 2 years purchase of average profit of last 3 years. You'll make this workings and then you'll pass this entry. Here again is any ratio given? Means it will be same as old ratio. Profit share of deceased partner till the date of death is to be decided and then on the basis of average profit of last 3 years. I discussed it here itself. Like here we calculated on the basis of, now you'll here count it on the basis of average profit of last 3 years. Interest on capital is to be allowed at 12% per annum. Prepare Vimal's account. Do it fast in 5 minutes, do it, then I'll do it on the board. It's a very small question, you can do it very fast. Just one thing. Can you see at the end it's not as make Vimal's executor account but Vimal's capital account, not executor's account. So heading will be Vimal's and instead of credit side by capital you write 1/4/16 by balance brought down. Instead of writing down capital account itself, you will not transfer the capital because you are making Vimal's capital account. Credit side you write 1/4/16 by balance brought down. All other entries will come on 31/5/16. Understood the difference? If executor's account was asked, then we would have done same manner. Yes, what happened? Do it on your own. I am doing it on the board now. Be attentive, everyone. Complete silence. Very first of all, we don't have to make executor's account, we have to make capital account. So in capital, we cannot transfer the capital. On 1/4/16, you will write by balance brought down. All of you check the work. The capital balance is 30,000. Complete silence I want now. For the general reserve, share will go on the credit side. Now all other entries we will do on 31/5/16. So by general reserve, 24,000 into 3/6, 12,000. Then by loan of Vimal, 10,000 This goodwill will come on the debit side. 31,516 to goodwill account. Only Vimal's share in that 12,000 into 3 by 6. 6,000. Now Vimal died on 31/5/16. Following conditions were provided in partnership deed. Goodwill of the firm is to be valued at 2 years purchase of average profit of last 3 years. So first we'll find average profits of last 3 years. 25,000, 40,000 and 25,000. 90,000. Average profit will be equal to 90,000 divided by 3. 30,000. And goodwill is 2 years purchase, so 60,000. Average profit 30,000. Who's talking in between? Into 2 years purchase, that is 60,000. Now again, no gain ratio, no gain share is given. So Kamal, Vimal and Vimal, the old ratio is 1:2:3. Vimal has died. So new ratio and gain ratio both will be 1:2. Got it everyone? Now for goodwill, remaining partner, that is Kamal's capital account debit, Vimal's capital account debit, to retiring partner Vimal's capital account. First we will find Vimal's share in that. Goodwill is given with valued at 60,000. 60,000 into 3 by 6, 30,000. And that, yes Jinal, what happened? That we will distribute in gain ratio 1:2. So 30,000 into 1 by 3, 30,000 into 2 by 3, 10,000 and 20,000. That is in gain ratio. Who all could get this right? So credit side 31,516 by Kamal's capital account 10,000 and same date by Vimal's capital account 20,000 in bracket goodwill. Did you understand this? Next adjustment, it is given profit share of deceased partner till the date of death is to be decided on the basis of average profit of last 3 years. So Vimal's share in profit, we have to count from 1/4/16 to the date of his death, 31/5/16, 2 months. But here it is given on the basis of average profit of last 3 years, which is 30,000. So we will assume that in the coming year also we would be able to earn 30,000. So 30,000 into 2 months amount would be 2 by 12. And what is Vimal's share in that? 3 by 6. So 2,500. Did everyone understand this? What entry will you make for this? Profit and loss, suspense account. Credit side by profit and loss, suspense account, in bracket working note 4, 2,500. Who all could get this right? Now interest on capital 12% will also come on credit side by interest on capital. Capital of Vimal is 30,000 into 12% into 2 by 12. So 600, and at the end will also provide for Vimal's loans interest. No information is given than 6%. By interest on loan 10,000 into 6% into 2 by 12. 100, 85,200.
79,200.
Please verify, is it right?
Yes.
31,516 to Vimal's. Now here Vimal's executor's account. Yes, what happened? Vimal has died. So whatever capital balance remains will go to his executor account. And it's not given whether it will be paid as loan or immediately. So even initially we transfer it to executor's account. Is everyone clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Illustration 24 is your homework. Tomorrow I will explain you how to make loan account. Now be attentive everyone.